The sunrise is always beautiful in this world.
Amen there. I've somewhat been getting used to this place too, and I have to admit, it's beginning to grow on me. The people who live here, including our friends, help with that.
Precisely. Have we established a connection with New Earth yet, Blue?
Yes sir, we have achieved connection and can now bring over other major should the situation require it. So far, it seems like it's stable too, which can allow such teleportation even in structures.
Perfect. Has anyone else volunteered to join us here?
A few actually. One of the members of IMP as well as a couple of members of the mining expedition we purchased off of Deep Rock.
Well, alrighty then. Send them through whenever you wish.
Yes sir.
Wow! New world to explore, new enemies to fight, and new riches to mine. Here we are.
Well, here we are at last. I was wondering when we'd get to come. Me too, but here we are. Now we can finally join in on missions with the rest of the boys when they need us. Sounds like another good day for some proper adventuring. Hey, Demon Boy, you looking forward to this too?
Yeah. Just a bit nervous about how this world works. Who knows if it reacts differently to new beings entering it.
Well, from what Adam and Blue said, this world is part of our multiverse in ties, so it should be okay.
We'll be okay. Plus, if I need to, I can modify our equipment to ensure we are. This planet seems similar to home, just more blocky. From what I've seen at least. Hey. That's a relief at least.
Yeah. We'll be fine. Speaking of which.
Hey guys. Pleasure to see you join us today.
Of course. Today, we'll be doing another expedition down with some new friends we've made here, so we'll let you guys roam around the guardsman as well as our new field base to get adjusted to things. It's still under construction, but you'll be able to get a feel for the world.
Yep, I gotcha.
Sounds good. You got it.
Solid plan, sir.
Alright. If there's anything I can do for you, just let me know via your comms. They still work even after the warp, so don't be afraid to use them. In the meantime, Blue, let's let our newcomers get settled down. Don't want to overwhelm them too much on the first day.
Alright, and the ship scanners just detected some of them arriving now, so we'd better prepare. Let's go.
And that's everything that we can dole out, especially with the crimson and warped trees. Nice job, is all.
Thank you, Sam. You know, we should decorate like this more often, if we have more chances to.
Yeah, you're telling us. More often than not, we get the same old stuff with little to no variety. Good thing you guys went to the Nether to get all that stuff for a lot of other resources.
What can we all say? We threw our weight to make our neighborhood this fancy.
And I'm certain you guys have done a good job at it.
What? Oh, hi, Pix. And Ruby, too.
I felt like visiting this country once more, and it's looking even better than I have seen it previously. And you're all doing an excellent job beautifying this junction, too.
Why thank you, Ruby. This nether stuff fits quite a unique style to this world, wouldn't you say?
Indeed it does. And wow, the nether. Why does it feel like it rings quite a bell to me?
According to Fire and Thunder, as well as other people, the Nether changed quite a lot since the defeat of Satan and Talus. In fact, if it weren't for Sam and some of the other guys here, there wouldn't have been this advantage here for the construction of other parts of my castle, like this.
Wow, that's neat. How did you manage to locate such a regal artifact?
I led a team of who would locate a bastion, and we found it together. You can thank Fire for his smarts and research for finding its hiding location.
Yeah, me and Thunder did the research, and we had everyone else help us obtain it. Oh, and before you thank me, let me just say you are welcome.
Yes, we along with our cabinet owe you one. Anyway, with all that aside, does anyone know what else is new?
Oh yeah, actually. I picked up a message on my phone from 2 of my other siblings, and no, they're not water and ice.
Oh? Who are they, then?
You might not have met them yet, but there are 2 names of the siblings in question, whose names are Earth and Wind. Earth is another brother of mine, while Wind is another sister. But with that aside, they said they're coming over to me for some news, saying that there are new caves and new heights.
New caves and new heights? I don't quite get it.
Oh wait, I think I know. By new caves and new heights, don't you mean those cave biomes as well as those tall mountains and peaks?
Biomes actually exist inside some caves now?
According to a certain someone, yes.
That someone is me, by the way. Don't ask how it's true. I could definitely tell by certain depth elevations.
Oh, there you are, Gameling. I could have sworn you were right behind Ruby and I.
I was. I just got a bit lost around these parts.
Oh, that explains everything then.
I'm sorry if I'm staring, but who are you and what are you supposed to be?
This is my younger brother, Gameling.
Hi, Lo. In case you don't know what I'm supposed to be, I'm the Duke of the ROFL World as Pix appointed me as.
You guys may not have heard of him until now, but the more you know, right?
That's fair. But now, what were you saying about caves and peaks and all that shit?
They look stunningly goofier than the original few caves to some of us.
But Gameling, I thought you were saying...
I'm kidding.
Are you really gonna clown around with us now?
What? Are you calling me a jester?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
Oh, that mumbling explains why you eat chicken in your sleep even.
Bruh, why the fuck are you bringing my chicken into this?
Because I can.
Good God, you're gonna be the death of me.
You're welcome. In all seriousness, what we were saying about this is that there are deeper caves and higher mountains, all discovered within and beyond the ROFL world. They were just discovered for this planet, though it feels like for some reason they were around for a good while.
Because they have been around for a good while, at least in some universes and dimensions as far as I know anyway.
Universes? Dimensions? Are you sure you're making any sense right now?
Yes, Gameling, I'm serious about that, because I've been researching some of the other stuff that's happened for quite a while. So now I'll gather some others over here for our discussion about those caves and peaks. We'll get down to business in a minute.
Microsoft Sam plays Minecraft.
Hey Sam and Pix, and everyone else. What's going on here again? I missed what the occasion was.
Everyone, there are a few things that my brother Gameling here and I must address to you, which include...
Did someone fucking die from cheeseburger mishandling? Some shit like that?
No, Tom. We're here to address some very important landmarks that have been discovered in the ROFL World and the rest of Earth, too.
You mean the mountains that go higher and the caves that go lower?
Exactly what we were intending to talk about.
Haven't those already been in the game for a while? I mean, there's other things that recently got added, like the new swamps, the Warden Cave, or whatever it's called, the frogs, the alleys. We could be exploring those.
There also hasn't been any exploration since the defeat of Satan and Talus, as far as we know, and that was a while ago.
True.
Yes, they were in for a while, but in actuality, those were found earlier in other dimensions and universes, while in this one, they have just been discovered. However, to those who know about all this, do not spoil the experience for Sam and everyone else. We need it to be as authentic as possible for them, so that way they can be worth re-exploring at one point or another.
I also gotta tell everyone something that I have already told Sam, Pix, Scotty, and the rest about.
Oh, what is that?
My brother and sister, Substance Over Years Earth and Wind, will visit us at any minute to help us explore the new caves and mountains.
Earth and Wind?
They're two of my more distant siblings. The reason I say that is because they explore a few of those places themselves, and sometimes they go on short notice, meaning that sometimes they don't tell me or some of the other Substance Over Years until the very last minute. Though of course, they're easier to get along with than you might think despite that.
Fitting, because I actually know the goddesses of Earth and Wind back in my universe.
Yeah, one's a boomer and the other's socially awkward.
Intriguing. I may not know how universe theory works, but it is fascinating regardless, especially from what Pix was telling me.
Speaking of Earth, Wind, and some of that, I'm curious. How long do the Earth and Wind siblings of Fires have until they arrive here?
They should be here any minute, as I was saying before. Oh wait, any second now, actually. They should be here right. Now.
Hi there. How are you fellows doing at this time of day?
Hello. You two must be Substance Overseers Earth and Wind. We've recently heard about you both.
Ah, so you have. And hello to you as well, Fire.
With those two now here, now I've got the trio of Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Looks like we got the four nations in the form of Substance Overseers now.
Water isn't here, Swirly.
You know what I mean.
But even if she was, I hope the Fire Nation doesn't attack.
Hi Earth, hi Wind. How have you both been?
Not too shabby. Nothing that eventful has taken place for us until we discovered some of those mountains and caves.
Yes, we know of that. Pixel Art, his brother Gameling, and a few others have informed us well about it.
Indeed, they have. And that was when we were done decorating the stuff that we got from when we went to the Nether.
I wonder how those caves and mountains work besides going higher and deeper.
I don't blame you there, Kelly. I'm wondering about that stuff too. Guess we'll have to go to find out, don't we?
It would appear so.
Oh yeah, and ROFL Robot, if we are to go to the caves and peaks, what finds of the caves would we expect?
I currently count the lush and dripstone caves. There's something else on my radar too, though it's too far for me to calculate at this point. I will say, though, that it's due northeast from here at Samco Junction.
I know exactly what it is. I can also count crystal canyons. But as ROFL Robot said, there is one that's definitely due northeast from here. There's one that's particularly north from both the ROFL World and Iceland, where there would be some mysterious land, as well as regal resources to collect.
Oh thanks, male robot. I needed that information real badly. Seriously, I did.
Oh, sure, I believe you, not.
Can you not do that? The ROFL and Lumao robots were just trying to make statements.
Bad statements, more like it. Just like Eva's a bad statement with her fucking existence.
Oh yeah, the only thing that's ever good for your information is... Oh wait, nothing's ever good for you, you fucking miserable feminine boss baby iPhone imposter?
What the fuck did you just fucking call?
Will you two shut up?
Eva, Siri, can you two please not argue, fight, and prove each other wrong for the 67th time? It's not going to get us anywhere, you know.
Yeah, you too. Listen to him, because no one likes complete assholes.
God damn it, Bruce. You are such an NPC at this point. How about you behave like one and stay the fuck out of this?
I'm really not bluffing, Siri. If both you and Eva want to tag along in those adventures, I strongly suggest knocking off that immature behavior right away, or you both are gonna have to answer to me. Understood that?
Damn it. Fine.
I've already seen enough of this. I am so taking care of them later on.
Anyway, as for the caves and mountains, how does anyone think we should cover them?
Oh, I know. When me and the others went to the Nether, we divided and conquered into 4 teams. That was for getting a lot of the resources and getting that artifact we gave to you to construct your castle, right? So, what if we were to split into teams again, this time for the caves and mountains?
Oh yes, great thinking, Sam. But also, who wants to be on each team though?
Let's see. What if we were to make the teams Lush, Dripstone, Crystal, and Peaks? One would explore the Lush Caves, one would explore the Dripstone, one would explore the Crystal Caves Leo Robot mentioned, and one would go for the mountains. Also, I'll manage who will be in charge of each team again. I'll lead Team Crystal, because I'm curious about those. Also, who wants to lead the rest, if they are going?
I'll go, no problem, but how about I go for the Dripstone team? Relatively simple, makes them feel more like real caves in my opinion.
I'll go this time as well. So that way I put my new diamond gear to the test. Since Mike is leading Dripstone, I can lead Team Lush in response. It makes those caves more of a good vibe hearing that there's actually some good scenery behind this. Oh, and wouldn't that leave Scotty to lead that other team?
Sorry, but I'm not going this time.
What? Why not? Doesn't that sound very unlike you?
I won't go this time, but hear me out. This is not out of any resentment towards anyone. This is not out of my back, them hunger for bologna sandwiches, none of that. It's that while my golden gear did wonders for the piglins of the Nether, it's pretty weak. Don't get me wrong, that's why I intend to get my fair share of netherite and upgrade some diamond tools I had previously to said netherite. After that, then, I'll give myself the chance to stick with you guys again no matter the challenge. Whoever wants to take my place is welcome to, I won't complain.
How about I take your place for this, then? You and Robert went to the Nether for some resources, that's good on both of you. I think it would only be fair if I saved you both the trouble for this occasion, especially since I have emerald gear anyway and it's not as weak as gold in terms of durability.
Sounds fair. Because I don't blame Scotty at all, especially when he says his golden gear is showing its flaws. My stone and chainmail gear is acting the same way, honestly. I've been thinking about giving it an upgrade for some material anyway, which might be iron. That way, I could mine some emeralds, if I so wished. But yeah, I figured it's time for us to settle down at least for a bit for now.
You and me both on that one, brother. Me with the netherite, as well as you with the iron, that'd be a fair game for the ore harvesting, even if I have to sacrifice a bit of efficiency speed to do so. But other than that, Shelly, in this case, I'll pass the torch on to you. Do us proud with your deeds, you hear?
You got it, Honeybunch. Alright, so, since I'm Scotty's wife and hacker administrator, I'll lead Team Peaks. I've always wanted to see the breathtaking atmosphere of the mountains despite how cold they can be.
Alright, so that's me leading Team Crystal, Mike leading Dripstone, Mary leading Lush, and Kelly leading Peaks. Is that correct?
Correct.
Now then, place your bets on which teams you're going on.
I'm going for Team Crystal. I'm already wondering what's there, no specific caves.
I'm going on Team Peaks for this one. I wonder how those mountains will look once we make it our way to them.
I'm going on Dripstone. You know me and Mike have a strong bond with each other, as I said when we were exploring the Crimson Forests.
I'll be on the same boat as Mary and go on Team Lush. I'm betting the whole scenery behind these caves will be so soothing.
Count me out from the cave shit. I gotta tend to my cheese.
Don't you even fucking dare finish that sentence.
What the fuck? Alex, am I wrong on that shit?
Yes, you are in the wrong for saying that. What other excuse would you have for staying behind other than your godforsaken fucking existence, huh?
Her.
Let him be, Alex. If he wants to stay behind for any reason, he doesn't need to feel obligated to come along. Also, no need for throwing any of that unwarranted shade at him just because he has his reasons.
Damn it, you're right.
Man, I'm gonna have my IT work cut out for me later on.
What the flying fuck does this have to do with IT?
I'll tell you later. Hey, since you decided to speak, what team are you on?
I'll go for Team Peaks, because why not?
Then so am I.
Huh, I thought you would have wanted to explore the Dripstone Caves.
I can explore them another time, once we finish that invention. It's actually because, well...
Oh, I get it. Should I go on the same team as Siri then?
If it's for the same reason, sure.
I'll be on Team Lush. The Crystal Canyons sound pretty. I will join Team Crystal.
I'll go for Team Crystal since Sam is leading that team, and wherever he goes, I'm following.
I'll go on Team Dripstone for the same reason, only with that being applicable with myself and speak on your mic.
I'll be on Peaks, just so that way we make a good difference on dynamics. Because you know my own dynamics would speak on Yamari.
Crystals are fun, especially for me. I can choose the Crystal Canyons anytime. I still owe it to you, a male robot, for helping me to find those.
It's no problem at all, ROFL Robot. Anyway, my random number generator gave me a 2, therefore I'll be on Team Lush.
Wherever Pixie goes, I go too. Team Crystal.
Wow. Fucking clingy.
For fuck's sake, Alex. Stop making all those rude remarks to people like them.
What? Am I wrong to say I haven't seen Pix's wife get this attracted to him?
Before we start any drama about that, let me be clear. Junie can be that way on me, sure. In fact, this isn't the first time she called me Pixie, which by the way I don't mind hearing. I'm not saying she's a perfect person, especially since she tends to have her flukes, just like the rest of us do, but at the end of the day, she's a very good queen in my book. Once you guys give her a chance, she is also very noble.
Yeah, and forgive me if I sound the way I initially did. I'm not trying to be clingy, by any sort. As the queen of the ROFL World, Pix and I have responsibilities to take on together, and this adds another responsibility.
Ah, fuck. Sorry for calling you clingy, Junie. Should have made a better choice of words here.
You're good, Alex. So anyway, who else is going on which teams?
I'm with Alex on Peaks.
I'm going on Team Drip. We bout to get that drip.
Oh, come on, I wanted to say that.
I'm joining Alex on Team Peaks.
I, the motherfucking Siri, the most ultimate goddess of Apple, will also be on Team Dripstone.
I will be on Team Dripstone as well, since there could be a few things that would come in handy as far as I can tell. Team Peaks for me.
I'm willing to grab myself some sparkly crystals. From what I'm thinking, they might be very far off from a certain distance.
You could argue that it is, though I'm betting that they're not that far off. But anyway, I'm going to, and I'm hoping the results are very much worth it at the very end.
I'd like to see the crystals as well.
I'm going up on the peaks.
Me as well.
I'm with Pixelart on Team Crystal.
Me too.
Me 3.
I'm on Team Lush.
I'm going on Team Dripstone. I'd actually like to be on an adventure, for a change.
Cool. What about Zevlar?
Zevlar's sitting this one out, so he sent me here and wanted me to make him, Junie, and Pixelart proud.
I'm going with Team Dripstone.
Me as well.
I'll be on Lush.
I'm going on Lush too. It sounds relaxing, and I feel like I could use a vacation.
I'll go on Dripstone, because I'll be drippin'! As in, I would be drippin' in my pants right now.
Gross.
Huh. I basically butchered that joke, didn't I?
I think I'll go over to the Lush Caves with the other members, since, I hear they're home to some pretty sights.
Blue and I'll head to the Lush Caves. Should make a great change of scenery, and I for one love wooded atmospheres. Underground's an added bonus.
All this new stuff just waiting to be documented and researched. It sounds absolutely beautiful.
Oh ooh. I've heard that the Lush Caves have lots of beautiful plants and wildlife. I've always loved observing and studying wildlife on any planets that can sustain life itself.
So I'd love to go see the lush caves with you buddies.
Me and Michelle will be going up on the peaks.
It's so that way we can exhibit the breathtaking mountains that go high up as far as we've all heard.
Alright then, that's everyone. So, first things first, how are we going to find everything?
Well, there's certain trees called azalea trees, which indicate that there's a lush cave under them.
Wait, azalea is a real thing? I thought it was the name of a robot that Elijah's friend made.
Yes, azalea's a plant. It's like a cluster of pink flowers. Anyway, I know a nearby lush cave, so I can take us there with my wind powers.
Huh, wonder if the wind goddess Galia can do that too.
One would only know if that would be the case. Anyway, lush teammates, feel free to hop on.
Wow. Alright, we are gonna hop on and explore the lush caves. See you guys later.
See ya later, Mary and the others. Anyway, how will you guys depart to your designated locations?
Our ROFL Overseer Z is finished with the repairs, and now it's looking brand new. So I'm gonna pilot my own team over to where a potential high mountain is, so that we can explore it and find a few emeralds and so forth.
What the fuck is a ROFL Overseer Z?
She means Z, as in the last letter in the alphabet in our accent. Though Pix taught us we shouldn't question or discriminate against cultural pronunciations. But anyway, Shelly and I will show you guys before you leave. While we do that, we will see you guys after this adventure is over.
I'd see you guys later after this. As for us, we have yet to figure out how we can get to the Crystal Canyons.
Can't you use your ROFL copter as always?
I would, but if I were to carry us over to the destination, it would run out of fuel and it would take hours without end.
That gives me an idea for later.
So how are we going to get to the Crystal Canyons?
Wait a second. I think I might know of an idea or two. It may just require a bit of work to be done, however. For the rest of you, feel free to continue on to the Dripstone Caves or the peaks.
Alright then, if you say so. Now then, shall we, Dripstone Gang? Let's do this. Time for the search for some stuff and shit underneath those new caves.
I'm curious, Pix. What are you intending to do with those ideas you have in store?
You and Natural Sam might want to come with me for a minute. It's best if we discuss this thing in private.
Oh boy, whatever ideas you want to discuss with us about. This is sure to be interesting. Huh? What the hell was that?
I have no idea. Wait the fuck up. I know that crest.
Commander, we have just flown by one of those bustling neighborhoods, though it doesn't compare to the place we intercepted just now.
Leave it alone for now. We are coming to that one place we intercepted to take what's rightfully ours. After we are done, we go straight to the next step.
You got it. So should we expect any resistance who would come by to oppose us in case they try to do that?
What I predict is there will be a 50-50 chance they do. But either way, we'll be prepared to give those bitches a lesson or two. They won't last long against what we have in store.
If you say so. Anyway, what do we do for now?
We continue flying over to our destination. The time for our treasure is here by now. But anyway, boys, let's move out.
You got it, sir.
Alright, so now, while everyone else takes on their respective roles for each team, does anyone have any ideas how we are gonna reach the Dripstone Caves?
According to my knowledge and research, there should be a couple of massive caves that are underneath those pre-existing ones here in this spot. Any of them can lead to a Dripstone Cave.
That's nice, though how are we going to get to them?
All we have to do is access those pre-existing caves above, and then dig down until we reach this dark green block called Deep Slate, which is twice as tough to mine as regular stone, by the way, and then keep digging until we reach one of those caves.
But then shouldn't we be aware of some lava that may come trickling down to us whenever we dig?
There's always bound to be lava down here, so you're right for thinking about that. However, since I can absorb energy from various sources of fire, which therefore makes me immune to lava, I can take that bullet for you guys, should we come across it. That is, unless you have a fire resistance potion or two with you.
Good thing Natural Mike and I have fire protection enchantments on our armor, but then again, it's also a good thing I packed some fire resistance potions for all of us via a backpack I have, since it's best to be safe than sorry in case our armor wears off from that lava or any other source of damage.
Intriguing. How'd you go out of your way to prepare us like that?
We would explain, but that would take forever or some shit like that, so we'll save you guys the trouble and stick with the main point.
Honestly? I understand. So, Mike, would you like to dig us deep down into those caves that were described before?
Way ahead of you on that, Bruce. Let me find an accurate spot for this more narrow cave first. Which is a lot more familiar as to when me, Sam, Mary and Anna went to it, by the way. Good memories and obs all around. So now, let's find a spot. Perhaps this one could work?
This could. I'm all for giving it a shot, though fair warning, I have some gold gear in my hands.
Then why not let the motherfucking Suri handle this job of digging? My gear has the most durability.
I was originally going to do that, but now that I remember you have netherite gear on you, I suppose I could let you give that a shot. I'd very much like to use my current iron gear I have sparingly, so it's good that you're saving us the trouble, Siri.
Yeah, you're welcome. Now then, move the fuck aside. You, too easy, didn't break a sweat, not many durability points lost from that, nothing. You can thank me and my ultimate mining skills later.
We are thankful for that, though let's not get cocky or overconfident yet.
Yeah. Though since we're now in those massive caves, one thing is close to us.
Correct. The dripstone caves are within better reach.
as far as I can confirm. Just a little while longer to go before we see them.
I think we're at that point already. Those dripstone caves, that's a real good atmosphere to start digging treasure.
What the fuck is that sound?
Is someone in here with us or something?
Oh shit, now I'm getting slightly scared.
Let's all stay calm. Surely enough this someone or something can't hurt us.
Yeah, I'm sure this is harmless. Nothing's going to go wrong here.
Whoa, okay. Never expected to see any of you here.
Hello? Who are you? Yeah, is there some business you have down here?
I was mining for some materials and exploring some stuff for items, and let me tell you, that is no easy task.
I see now. That completely stands to reason.
Yep, so now you know why. Rare to have someone crossing the same bridge as you these days, ain't it?
Depending on how you look at it, yes. Anyway, who are you? What is your name, exactly?
Ah, yes. Some folks call me a cave dweller. Others call me the Lord of the West Point of this world. But you can call me Baudest.
Baudest, eh? What an interesting name. My name is Microsoft Mike. As for us in our end, we were going to look for some sort of artifact down in the caves.
What? Oh, wait, right. An artifact. I forgot that we aren't just here to explore the dripstone caves. We're after an artifact here too.
Artifact? Beg pardon?
You know, one of those mystical objects with some sort of use or value to the bearer who finds it?
Yes, I know that. I just mean to think if something went along with it. Something along those lines.
Can you elaborate?
Sorry in advance. Here's a little secret, which is probably something very, very, very ruffling of feathers. I may have found one of these things that happened to be in a chest earlier in my adventures.
Huh? Is this a telescope of some kind? I remember having telescopes somewhere around Pixel Art's castle, but I don't recall it having this design.
Hold on, let me scan this artifact real quick. Done. This artifact is called the Commoner. What it is a spyglass, but not just any ordinary kind of spyglass. It's a spyglass that allows you to look at certain enemies and find out their weak points, both mentally and physically.
Huh. So I did indeed find an artifact. I knew I wasn't dreaming.
Well, that's the artifact we were trying to look for, according to the research me and Win were doing.
Oh? It was? Sorry that I took the quest away from you, then.
No, that's okay. At least now we know it's here, that is.
I see. Is this the only artifact you're searching for, or have you been studying the whereabouts of more?
There are no other artifacts within the range of this cave unless we were to advance anywhere north, south, east, or west.
Huh. So, nothing then. It could be nice if we found some, not that it's required or anything.
Right. However, we are not done yet. We are going to access those dripstone caves we just got to, and collect some of those resources that we came here for. After all, some things would be quite suitable for building anyway. We never know, until we try it and find out.
You can allow me to come with you if you want, since I know some places we can scout for some treasure from. However, I'm stuck with iron gear for the time being since I don't want my better gear dented.
Iron isn't so bad as long as you've got enchantments on them. And are you crazy? We'd never turn down an opportunity from some good people like yourself, so of course you can join in. Yeah, plus, we feel like we need to repay the favor you've done for us by finding that Wiccometer artifact for us. We consider that as the noble thing to do.
Thank you, my friends. May I call you friends, now that we're getting ourselves well acquainted?
Sure you can. Though of course some others may think differently once we get back to the surface.
I'm well aware. Anyway, never expected to help along the way inadvertently, even though I never thought I'd be running into you guys.
We are deeply thankful regardless. Anyway, shall we continue on in our quest for some more resources?
Please do.
Oh, and also, you might wanna be wary of some mobs that may try to deter us from doing so. Whenever you see one, stay frosty.
Don't many of us already know how we can slay those mobs? I mean, it's like the same old fucking soap opera with them, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to agree with Siri on this one.
Isn't agreeing with me very unlike some of you guys, though, since I tend to be. You know what? Fuck it. Let's get those resources right here, right now. Also Mike and Earth, you can lead on. I've done my part already.
Alright then. Let us see what we discover. First will be this dripstone, since we are at the dripstone caves already despite us having said we had yet a ways to go. This is quite an added bonus, I shall say. I can agree with that. But I am gonna say though, we get to see tons more since we got iron and some other materials. Redstone. Not bad. I'm not personally a fan of redstone, but Mary would sure as hell like that, since she's into that for some reason. I admire her genius intellect, if I'm being completely honest. Same goes for Natural Mary, even though she tends to be a bit more aggressive. But I think we should probably keep the redstone as much as we can mine it. Could the iron be the same here?
Well, we got our first vein of diamonds to add to that. There's a good chance that we could probably use those for our collections.
That'll depend on how much we have by the time we are done. But pretty good start so far. Oh wait a second, I see gold as well. I see that too, but I gotta make sure I don't fall into the lava when mining that. Good thing I got fire resistance potions for us in case of that, like I said before.
Speaking of lava, I sent some of those diamonds underneath there. I'll dive into that and then mine it, but also make sure some of them don't burn.
Okay cool, you do that. Holy shit, more diamonds. Damn, I'm really liking this smooth sailing so far. But we mustn't get all sloppy. Holy shit, an iron block I got, nice. Though it may not be at the same form of iron we are familiar with, it's good.
It's a block of raw iron. Raw iron is essentially the material yielded once you mine an ore, and when you smelt them, they turn into iron ingots. Same applies with gold smelting into gold ingots.
Oh, so that's why. Noted. Oh shit, some zombies and skeletons. Get back in case they overwhelm all of you. I think I've got this one line of mobs here. Watch and learn.
Should I even be shocked that the skeleton killed that one zombie?
I tricked them into infighting, so no. But anyway, we could do with more of this dripstone. Holy fuck, wow. Are these amethysts or am I dreaming that those were here?
This scene does not lie. These are actually amethysts hidden inside an amethyst kid. You can use amethyst shards to make tinted glass and spyglasses.
I'll grab some for everyone, and then share some of them here in case anyone wants more shards and blocks. Fair enough. Goodbye me. We could also share some with Natural Mary since she loves amethysts. And Zijing does too, according to Edward I think. Yeah, true. Also fuck right off, damn zombie. Shit, one of those diamonds we missed. Oh yeah, that ain't the only thing I missed. I forgot there were some night vision potions left over for some reason. I prepared some of those in advance should we end up easily getting lost for whatever reason.
Nice. Good thinking, natural light.
Wait a minute. What the hell is this orange and green ore sitting here?
That's called copper ore. Throughout these caves, copper is an abundant resource. That also applies everywhere throughout the caves in a minus 16 to 112 range. It's also known to oxidize over time, so unless you're planning to wax it with honeycombs, from this, you just use the time for its blocks wisely.
Cool. While I mine it, is it used for other stuff?
Oh yes, not only that, but you can also create lightning rods with that copper. There will be more where that came from as time goes on, but I will say, it's gonna be interesting.
Oh nice, can't wait. Yeah, no. None of you creepers will stand much of a chance. Same goes for you fucking skeletons. Wow, some ender girls that I got from an enderman. Neat. Maybe I could use those to reach some places I can't normally get to.
Goddamn, you are literally lucky with this one.
Do you not have some?
Oh wait, hold up. Oh, I have some myself. That's the thing I need to equip.
Okay, I see more copper. I'll get to this one with an ender girl. You guys stay right where you are. Got it. Holy jeez, so much copper I mined here. Even with the slightest bit of fortune on my pickaxe, that's so much. But also I have quite plenty of those diamonds. Good. I should probably get back to the rest of the group for this. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. That was a hell lot of resources we just dug for the entire team. A godly ass load lot, I tell ya.
Honestly, you could say that again at any rate and still tell the truth about those efforts we made to find this much.
And fat lot of match those mobs were for our weapons, especially our swords, axes, bows, crossbows, you fucking name it.
Tell me about it. We've combated those mobs like a million fucking times, they're pretty much laughable. I kinda wish there were more of those hostiles to take on, like, unique hostiles.
Earlier before, there were glow squids with their glow insects that they dropped when we killed them. I know that doesn't necessarily count, but the point is, if we hoped for too much of a challenge, we'd get overwhelmed.
True, but I don't wanna get underwhelmed either. Oh well, one could only dream it was harder within reason.
Careful that it doesn't get too hard to challenge, otherwise you'd be in for a real bad day.
Indeed, though there is one challenge that's on our plates. What are we possibly going to do with all this dripstone, deep slate, ores, the workometer, and all that treasure we accumulated?
Don't we all have backpacks to store them in?
Well, yes, but also they could only hold so much. By the time we are done with this adventure, we are going to need to work extra hard hauling all those minerals home.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. How do we get home? Saying that because of course, we just obtained so much.
That's a good question. We've gone so far into this cave and I don't think any of us have kept track of our path out. And that new teleporter isn't ready yet.
I did keep track. I did that in the form of placing a trail of torches. But I know that even so, we would have a lot of trouble trying to get back up where we came from.
Then what other bright ideas do we have?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this until now, but I also have something I managed to invent before this adventure.
What's that?
This is what I call the warp compass. What it does is allow its users and everyone surrounding them to teleport to a configured destination from the place they are at.
Hey yo, that is so damn cool about this.
Just wait until you see it in action.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is just a fucking compass. Who the fuck in their right mind would think using a compass in a cave like this does jack shit?
Calm yourself. I tested this trinket hundreds of times without end, and I can assure you it will work once I configure the destination.
Ignore Siri, it's just another one of her ways of putting you down.
What the fuck do you mean? You heard what I said about compasses not doing jack shit. I have my own things that are even better in functionality than any measly fucking trinket.
Guys.
Shut up, I'm fucking talking. I also bet no one shows a lot of their best work these days anymore. This piece of fucking shit compass with its looks and whatnot is a pure example of delusional fucking talk. And it proves nothing except I'm right. Convoluted place worth of torches lit up? Check. Unoriginal cave experience that's been here for a while? Check. Annoying fucking nobody who I bet is fucking homeless and wants money from everyone. Fucking check. Get the fuck out of here and never speak to anyone based like
Oh shit, Siri, no.
I tried to fucking warn everybody of that. But of course, we just had to fucking silence us. You know what? Just for that monologue, I say we leave without a self-centered, arrogant, ungrateful, narcissistic piece of shit like her with that teleport compass or whatever the fuck it is.
Don't you think you're being too harsh on her over a single creeper explosion? I know you tried to warn us about it, but still.
I don't fucking care. She's always been this way ever since day one after our creation by some people. And that's being generous since she did a lot worse in our lives.
But what's that got to do with what just happened?
She chose to ignore what was a hit just by simply ranting and raving, and that explosion is what she gets for not listening, as well as for fanning flames and holding grudges everywhere.
Alright, everybody calm down. Sure, that creeper explosion was sudden and that put Siri out of commission, but we don't need to get all riled up about it. Isn't she an iPhone who can be fixed by some logical means?
If you mean physically, then I don't know, and I don't care. If you mean it in a mental sense, she's beyond that path. You reap what you sow.
Okay, I get where you're coming from with Siri, but if we can't get this resolved soon, Pix and some other people aren't going to like the end result.
I've got a feeling Pix is gonna have one of his episodes when he finds out about this.
So, before this becomes an issue, what do we all do about this then?
I suggest we all try to get Siri back in working order, but this time, make it in a way that she doesn't boast about any of her shit. That is, before we head back.
Yeah, that sounds good by me, but who the fuck knows how long that would take? Pix would probably ask us what took us so long after that, and then he would be on to us about it.
Oh yeah, that. I can absolutely agree with it, because I feel like either way he's gonna go ballistic on us.
I feel like this is the only way we're gonna get past this for sure. There's no way we'll be able to avoid his criticism at all.
No need to be so gloomy, any of you. If anything, as a lieutenant for Pix's Royal Guard, he can understand the reasoning for this. He doesn't always go that hard. But who knows? This situation just happened so suddenly. None of us could control anything one way or another, especially because we have loads more loot anyway.
Yeah, and besides, if anything, my experience taught me to at least mellow out in some situations before judging the book by its cover. Ignoring blatant hate is one way to get by. The more you practice that, the more professional you become at not feeding your adversaries. But anyway, before I continue configuring the destination for the warp compass, I have a spare screen and screen protector combination for in case situations like that happen.
I'll fix her systems up, give her that, and then restart her. Then she should be able to move properly and have extra protection against future physical incidents.
Ugh. Wait, what the? Where am I? What's going on?
You're in the same cave as before you shut down, and you were about to get out before you decided to go on a tirade about something you don't know about and haven't used before. And it got you blown up by a creeper that Bruce tried to warn you about.
Yeah, and to put it bluntly, you kinda got yourself into this scenario. Anything you wanna say for yourself before this?
Shit, I fucked that one up hard. I should have known it was a serious thing, so, I give.
That was a quick turnaround. So, do you understand why you ended up the way you did?
Is the stuff I have intact at least?
It should be, at least from when I checked you before rebooting you.
Let me look first. Oh, phew, what a relief.
Yeah, I never saw any stuff drop when the creeper exploded behind you. But that's not the point now. We care for your well-being, just like everyone else's.
Yeah, but you shouldn't become arrogant because of it. I was once so full of myself that my siblings and friends rejected me, that I was too busy trying to think of how everyone else was wrong to accept the reason why they were pushing me away. It took me effectively being exiled from Pix's group temporarily for me to finally accept that I was the problem, not them. Because you know why? I kept thinking Pix was a big threat to the Omniverse, considering his history with Liu Kang, but knowing that he at least fixed it, I know that's not true now. But that is just an example. What I'm saying here is that Siri, you and I are basically on the same boat.
So it seems. Damn it, if only I never came along on this team. And I haven't said any of that shit. I never would have gotten this. I am so sorry that I did that.
There's no need to be so hard on yourself. You are not entirely a toxic being. You just made toxic decisions before now, that's all.
Yeah, if you now recognize where you were wrong, then you've already made progress on your self-improvement. No need to be so down on yourself. That's right. And besides, Pix likes seeing self-improvement on teams like such. So that'll be great news for him and the others. Think of this as a blessing in disguise.
I appreciate all of you giving me support, even after all that I've done to you, and even Eva. Oh wait, didn't she go through similar redemption before I came around?
Kinda, yeah. She did learn a pretty harsh lesson after she had a country of her own attack Pix and everyone else. Although, from what we saw earlier, I don't think her selfishness is entirely gone.
This could just be me, but I have a feeling she's probably giving her team control right now, and it's gonna prompt GM to call her out on it. But I could be wrong about that. Then again, I have a tendency to predict the future even though I don't intend to.
I would not worry about Eva right now, and instead focus on how much Siri has improved herself. And then afterwards, we can head back home. Eva is a responsibility for her own team to handle.
True. I think we've spent way more than enough time dwelling on Eva, though. Why don't we head back up to the surface so we can regroup with the others?
Hold on. Let me configure the destination of the warp compass first. So, where did you start from again?
Samco Junction.
Alright. Got it.
Alright then. Let's hit it.
Yeah! Let's go!
Hi folks. How did your mission go?
It was really something, I ought to say. We got a lot of treasure, including one artifact, as well as dripstone, deep slate, ores. That's quite a boatload, wouldn't you agree?
Oh hell yeah, very much a boatload.
Not only that, we have someone who has very much certainly improved over the journey.
True. Hello, Sam and Pix. There is quite a lot that we gotta catch ourselves up on when it comes to conversations, but I don't know where we should start just yet.
Damn, Siri, that's quite new coming from you.
I know, I never normally said anything like that before now, but it took me a lot of hardcore convincing, to say the least. Hardcore convincing from my team to get me to mellow out.
Holy shit, didn't see that one coming.
Something actually happened for that to occur, though we'll share some details later.
Oh, I see. Well, if anything though, you earned yourselves very high rewards for that. High risk, high reward, as they say.
Within reason, yes, but we might want to be careful what we wish for, too. That's what somebody told me we should do when doing something.
That's interesting. Oh, and speaking of something, wanna help me, Sam, and our team out with a little thing or two before we go on our own journey?
Sure thing, but give us a moment to unload our stuff first.
Yeah, it's been quite some time that it took.
Alrighty then.
Oh, wait a minute. Bowdust? Is that really you? In the flesh, brother. You guys never told me you had my older brother with you.
Wait. Pix, you have an older brother too?
That's none other than me. But yeah, I never told that because we thought you'd like a bit of a surprise in the end.
Oh, damn. So now that's why.
Yup. But anyway, now I just detected some other group.
So those are the azalea trees you were talking about, Wind?
Indeed, that is correct. Now that we're finally here to those caves, prepare to be amazed by the atmospheric scenery this has to offer.
Ah, I can marvel at the sound of that. We and Alex's children would definitely love the lush atmospheres, but of course, they're a bit too young to participate in that quest. I'll probably try getting what I can from these caves.
Ah, yes, those caves do look nice. No lies, this is pure enjoyment there.
I can agree absolutely. Those caves are what would make a great vacation spot. That is, if we were to get one of those bigger caves that stretches decently enough.
While I myself would like that, we should explore those caves first, and then we can try to make an analysis on what we think is good and bad, right? So, I can't see a whole bunch of these vines, this clay, these grass-like blocks, and hell, lots of these glowy vines.
Those vines have glow berries. They illuminate the cave with their essence, and when yielded, you can eat some of them as a light snack. I heard there are quite other uses with those berries, too.
Marvelous. This is gonna be a neat kind of food to try for the very first time, especially since Sam first got addicted to foods like tacos and cookies. Haha.
Right. Now then, let us get searching for the loot we came here for. This is a chance to study all those caves for the knowledge of the NCA.
Indeed, I've always wanted to see how those caves work. Surreal caves what?
But Blue, there is no such name as Surreal Caves.
Don't question science, Adam, believe it.
Hey. Oh, the banter between you two is so funny, I love it. But I agree, let us all get to work on this search.
Well, aren't you two a humorous duo? But no matter, it's about time we get this search going.
Wow, so much clay and some of this green grass alongside other things.
That's called moss. This makes up the vegetation of these caves. With enough blocks of these, you can make moss carpets, too. It's also good for making nature-themed places, like, say, a nature sanctuary or something.
So I see. Man, I need to visit these types of caves more often.
Same with myself, Mary. I'm on the same boat, though I wish Alex would see this as well and examine the soothing nature this offers.
Yes, true. I would say the same with Sam, but too bad he's on his own mission on another cave or a mountain. Sam's on the Crystal Cave team, though I helped ROFL World find the location of that one cave. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to stop forgetting slight memories we have now and then. And also, what is this dark gray stone block that's sitting here underneath the stone blocks we know of? That's called deep slate. It is a stone variant where, when you go underneath the normal caves at a certain depth level, that deep slate takes over for the mass loads of regular stone. There are also ores of deep slate's own depth levels. Same ores, though at its own elevation. I also need to bring you up to speed there. The deep slate is twice as tough to mine as regular stone near the surface is. And on top of that, there are aquifers, among other types of caves besides the lush one. Make sure some of you have water-breathing potions with you. Oh yeah, I've prepared plenty of them.
So did I. If anyone wants one potion, feel free to ask either one of us.
Wait, do you guys hear that? Drilling sounds. That must mean someone's in the cave with us.
I wonder who's doing it, though.
Hey, didn't think there'd be anyone else down here. Am I getting in the way of anything?
Marks. Huh, so that's where you went off to. Rose and Amber told me you had gone off to explore. You should be a bit more careful instead of going out alone.
Yeah, I kinda figured. But I had the urge to explore. I mean, a whole world of blocks. So much to do, so much to see. It was a bit boring hanging around the base, so I went out. Sorry if I got in the way.
Nah, you didn't get in the way of anything. Actually, I'm glad to see you. You can join in with us.
Great to hear. I found some. Hey, hello. Who are you guys?
Hello. Hello. My name is Microsoft Mary, the one currently in charge of Team Lush. And this is Matt Cathy, the Maya Robot, Microsoft Mark Mobile, Johnny Ghost, Swirly Torrensendo, Substance Overseer Wind, Marsh Kitty, and Starla. Say, what is your name?
My name is Moxie, or Mox for short. I'm a member of IMP, from New Earth's universe, currently acting as a sort of mercenary. Or close friend rather, of Adam and Blue. So, you must be friends of theirs, correct?
Why yes, absolutely. It is great to meet you.
Yes indeed. Well Mox, since you're down here, why not join up with us? We can always use more hands. Plus, I'd rather members of our universe stick together.
Of course. If it's okay for everyone else.
It's absolutely fine with me, so of course you can help. The more people we have, the merrier.
Thank you, Mary. It's always a pleasure and an honor to be involved. No matter with who.
You're absolutely welcome, Max. Say, we were trying to prepare ourselves with a few aquifers should we come across some of them, and we're trying to distribute water-breathing potions.
Oh, I can do better than that. I have this portable conduit with me to allow miners in range to breathe underwater and mine as efficiently as you can when on ground.
Been learning on your own, have you? Interesting device.
Well, I've been doing a bit of tinkering and research around here,
I gotta say, that is an extremely interesting device you have with your research, Mox. You're so multi-talented with your intelligence, your knowledge, etc. That one for sure will eliminate the need for water-breathing potions, even though it was best to be safe than sorry anyway. But anyways, let's continue.
Yep, we are already on it.
Interesting. It seems like these berries glow from some kind of mixture inside that produces light, similar to fireflies.
Interesting indeed. These would definitely be popular back home as lighting and decor in gardens.
I'll also have to run scans and tests to see if they're edible. Not only the glow could be good with them, but they could be a food source as well.
MMM. Glowberry pie.
Are these edible? HM. Well, trying just one couldn't hurt. Oh wow! They're actually really tasty. Kinda reminds me of oranges but sweeter.
Wait, really? Huh, Marx wasn't kidding. Blue, any negative signs to our vitals?
No sir, no poison detected or adverse effects. They appear to be completely safe for consumption.
Great.
At this rate, we'd have enough to feed an owl or two. GN would add on to the joke, but if only he was here.
Oh, wowee. Who would have thought that could happen? That's real neat. Amazing.
I kind of figured. But anyway, I see clay, azalea plants, moss, deep slate, and some of its ores. What else do we have again?
Spore blossoms, perhaps? I saw some of those earlier and got them.
Did anyone else get any axolotls? These things are so cute.
I got one too, and this one's so cute. All it needs now is a nice, exquisite aquarium.
I also managed to snag one. Check it out. This is quite the treat, I must say.
Ah, this is so sweet. Those axolotls are a real symbol of how wholesome some of us can be, despite the tougher side some others have. They are genuinely sacred. I'm not even joking around or being sarcastic.
Indeed, though they are actually an endangered species.
Yeah, that's unfortunately very true. Those poor guys.
Yeah. It's so sad to see the poor innocent critters be in an endangered state. Honestly, I personally wish there were more of them living on the surface. I can imagine a time where they all were abundant. A happier time when they were not considered endangered and they used to fully roam their worlds in complete peace. If I somehow had a way to bring back all living life forms that had all tragically gone extinct or are currently deceased, I would. So ye. Anyways, does anyone have any full inventories from the stuff we collected thus far?
I'm full on that, honestly. Which reminds me, did anyone keep track of where we've gone from point A? We have so far traced a few points of interest as to where we came from, but not all of them. We'll have to go through what we already know.
I know there's point A, which was the entrance to the caves. Then with point B, there's this. As for in between, I know we went the way we came from, so could retracing our steps help?
In theory, that would work, but we've traversed so far away, it feels like the ride back home would be much harder than the ride for getting here. Unless I'm wrong or something.
I'd be happy to take you home.
What in the name of?
Need a way back?
Who are you?
You can call me Bowdest. But anyway, I said I'd give you a ride back since I've been in the same place most of you came from.
That would be nice and everything, since we were thinking about getting out of this cave anyway. Though of course, we were trying to figure out how to get out.
Judging by the current coordinates of this compass as well as the destination I've configured to get us back, you do not want to waste some time and energy trying to get back from the way you got here initially.
You're right about that, so I'm volunteering to go back with you.
You know I'm in.
Same here. You coming, Adam, Blue, and Mox?
You guys go ahead. We don't need to make the place even more crowded, hey?
I'll stick with him. But thank you for letting me help you though. It was fun.
Of course, Marx. Alright. Teleportation'll take us back to the Frontier Guardsmen. Plus we have to take the axolotls to their new tank as well as store these materials. Thank you for letting us tag along though.
If you say so, but thank you for helping us though. We'll see you guys around, whenever time permits us.
Bye.
Okay, so they decide to go their own way. Fair enough. Anyway, are we all ready?
Hell yes, let's go for it.
Alright then, hold on tight.
Home sweet home for everyone. Hi Mike. How did your mission at the Dripstone Caves go, for you and your team?
It was pretty good. How about you and your teams?
Oh, you'll never believe what we saw. First we have those lights in the caves, then there were those mossy blocks, and clay, and even those cute axolotls we have.
Wow, that's neat. We should keep one of them for us, so that way we have this as an extension for our family. It could be the first pet we ever own since Gardash. Though he's been kinda slow as of lately, by the way.
Yeah, I mean Gardash has been showing some age lately. Which means it's natural for him to not be as fast as he used to be. Either way, how did shit turn out, for you and your team, Mary?
It was unbelievably great, hence this axolotl I have in a bucket.
Oh wow, shit, that's nice. Anyway, we'll let you guys unload your stuff and then you can help us out with what picks, natural Sam and I have in store.
Actually, we are kind of tired from the distance we had to go to get to the caves, so we are good on that part. We'll watch from the sidelines, though.
Good luck with that. For me, I'm going to leave for home right now and then unload my stuff from before. See you guys next time.
Sounds fair. Goodbye, Boutest. Anyway, now that we at Teams Lush and Dripstone are back, and Team Crystal are preparing themselves, I wonder what the Peaks team are up to?
Ah, some fresh air after a long while. So, Kelly, what do you suppose the objective is for this team?
I suppose we could explore all those nice mountains, which apparently have some emeralds from what I've read in my scanners throughout the way.
Emeralds. Why do I feel like this rings a bell of what we might be up against in the process?
I don't know, actually. Oh wait, shit.
What is it, Natural Mary?
You might not like this.
Oh shit, this isn't gonna bode well, I feel like. Everyone hide.
Alright. We appear to be near the location of that place we spoke of before. Do the rest of you know where some emeralds may be located, as well as the treasure?
According to some of our x-rays, we got an abundant amount of those ores lying around, so it seems.
Excellent. Use those x-rays you used to expose them, mine them, and use them against those peasant villagers with the weapons we can modify with them.
Sir, you might want to look at my own x-ray. One pretentious team seemed to be hiding and spying on us, attempting to see what our plans are.
Oh really? Let me see that. Hot. We see you now, motherfuckers. Boys, I'm giving you a new mission. Take them all out.
Got it, sir.
So much for hiding from them.
Ever heard of a shotgun, illager scum? What, P? How is this fucking possible?
Please. That's your answer, punk.
Tell that bullshit to fucking Suplex.
Try getting past this, motherfuckers.
Not fucking today, you aren't!
Holy shit! My god, that man is killing it!
Holy fuck. We got a new threat on the loose. He just took out our newly generated army.
I'll deal with him myself, then, as far as I know, he seems like a bit of a rookie.
You sure about that one? You know he's a very smart one, just like the rest, right?
Very well. Then I will give both of you a lesson. A lesson you'll personally never forget.
You're on.
Return to sender.
Shit! Oh shit!
I just prepared that before we came here.
Where's your way back home to your friends now?
We can worry about that later. For now, though, you've just picked a fight with the wrong team.
Allow me to demonstrate this one. Go ahead. Try to attack me with that thing. I dare you.
What in the absolute fuck?
Jian might not be able to take him on alone. We need to figure out how to deal with this guy and the rest of the villagers.
Natural Mary, I can take this guy on. I only showed him one attack. The rest of you, take care of the other illagers.
You will not get through any of us that easily, motherfucker.
Yeah, we will. Just watch.
No way, he just used an illager's own move against him.
You dare use our own moves against us. How about this then? You've been resilient opponents so far, but no longer shall you flex your quick reflexes once you deal with this. Bitches.
Alex! No!
What have these bastards done?
Now the rest of you, you're coming with us. Alright boys, pack it up.
Alrighty then. Time to get the fuck out of here.
Unhand us, you fucking crooks. I swear that one day, we'll get you assholes back.
Be silent before we factory restore your ass and corrode your hard drive with extremely caustic lava and acid.
No, not that. Anything but that.
Now march. Boss, we got ourselves new visitors. You know, the ones who call themselves Team Peaks. We exterminated the most threatening bunch and not the rest.
Excellent! Those fools are in for some real pain.
Pain? What the actual fuck are you on about?
Yeah, we didn't do anything to you.
You simple-minded peasants! Have you not seen the greed, the sheer sloth, and a whole bunch of other greedy ways? You know what those puny, lazy, pathetic villagers are like.
Why are you blaming villagers for what you're doing? What do they have to do with this?
They have really pissed our brethren off for the final fucking time. The more they steal for their own greedy needs, the more my blood and piss fucking boil. Come with me, ringleader of the team.
What? Me?
Yes. If you are such, then yes, you!
What the fuck do you want from her? Why are you roping her into a ruse that will obviously not end well?
You know damn well why. Now then, ringleader, march! Now then, allow me to dig all over the place.
How dare you try to flirt with me? Flirting from Microsoft Sam or one of his friends like you is a crime. That's it, to hell with you.
Why? Why do you do this to me? I want my bologna sandwiches and some compassion. I want you to take me.
This is your final warning. Than I thought. But before you finish me off, there is something that I must tell you. Why I was doing this to you, along with your friends, even Microsoft Sam.
You're just doing this for no good reason. To take away my bologna sandwiches.
No, I'm doing this because I hate working with my asshole brothers Jacob and Dalton.
Wow, you've led a horribly sad life at first.
Yes, XR was my greatest enemy yet, and Sam was just as egotistic and foolish. Now all of you are about to fight them.
Tell us what the fuck you mean by that.
This one guy. That guy would give me the creeps every now and then. You need to get God! Wait a minute. What? What the hell? No! No!
What the fuck?
Huh?
Pixel fucking art! Of all people, he still thrives! Unacceptable!
How in the actual fuck?
You! I have a new mission for you.
Is it to capture Pixel Art, that snake?
Murder him! He masterminded in the crumbling of our kind, as well as everything else!
Well, that son of a bitch is gonna get its hardcore.
And as for the rest of you Illager minions, you know what to do. Spread the word!
Yes, sire.
And now for you, my useless hostages, you get to see what comes as an added bonus for your most lethal friend. Or shall I say, our most lethal traitor!
This will not bode well at all. Oh dear.